The world is filled with odd coincidences, like how today, hours after the city of Aurora was hit with a civil rights lawsuit for the death of Elijah McClain, the city of Aurora made a coincidental announcement of a sweeping top-to-bottom review of everything that police department does. It's the 6th investigation into the APD. A 7th one came to light this afternoon. Here's Steve Steger.
Why do it today?
Because we were ready to move forward with it. Like I said, we were looking at doing it last week, but we didn't feel like we were prepared.
Aurora City Manager Jim Twombly says he and Police Chief Vanessa Wilson have been discussing this comprehensive review of the department for weeks. An outside consulting firm will look at APD and see what could be fixed. The consulting firm made up of former law enforcement officers. Stop me if you've heard this before in Aurora. The city had to cut ties with a lawyer it hired to investigate the Elijah McClain case after it was revealed that lawyer was a former cop who defended cities and officers from civil litigation. Twombly says this is a different review with different needs.
Looking at culture, looking at hiring, discipline, training, etc., is we need people on that who are familiar with law enforcement.
Add it to the ever-growing list of reviews or investigations into APD. The state and city are both reviewing the McClain case, and the FBI may as well. The DA is looking into a weekend traffic stop where officers wrongfully detained a black family. And just today, we learned the state AG is separately investigating APD's patterns and practices and whether they violate civil rights.
Really just learned about it today.
With an ever-growing list of investigations, Twombly committed that recommendations will not get lost in the shuffle.
I think it will be confusing for the general public because there is so much going on. But again, we're supportive of being the best police department we can be. And we know we need to be that in order to regain the trust of the community.
Are you the best police department you can be right now?
Well, I think we'll find out because I think we're looking at things. We want to look at what we're doing and how we can do it better.
So Twombly told me that his understanding of that patterns and practices investigation from the Attorney General is that it could end with a court-supervised consent decree. That means that the department would absolutely have to address those changes. He told me all of these reviews look at all different things and will likely all make very different suggestions, Kyle. We did also get an idea of the price tag for this independent review. The city tells us it'll range somewhere between $200,000 and $300,000.
And you know, Steve, if the Aurora PD ends up under a government-ordered, court-ordered consent decree, they could just write another fat check to that same consulting company that they announced today, because that consulting company is overseeing the court decrees of the Baltimore Police Department and the Cleveland Police Department. So, hey, at least now they know a guy.
There you go. It's one step ahead in the process.
What a mess. Steve, thank you.